Check it out, guys. The bushes here are taking over, they're rubbing against the house, so it's time to review a professional grade hedge trimmer. So let's get Tool Review Tuesday started. Roll the intro. You know, there was a commercial a little while back and the slogan was, never let them see you sweat. Well, that's probably not going to happen today because the last time I checked it was 85 degrees out and I've got a lot of hedge trimming to demonstrate for you guys. So let's take a look at what we have here. This is by Echo right here. It's the HC-2020. So I'm going to give you a quick look at it right here all the way around. Let's take the guard off. The blade guard. So this hedge trimmer right here was launched in September of 2018. So I think I received it right before going to the GIE event. So I've been using it off and on ever since then. And then now I have quite a bit to do so I can demonstrate it. So let me just hit on some of the key features of this right here. It has a 21.2 cc engine. It's considered lightweight. It's 10 pounds of dry weight. It has an easy access air filter right here. It's a toolless air filter, so if you need to do maintenance on it, it's very easy like that. And then it has the Pro style filter. This is a felt type filter right there. Very easy to change that out and do your maintenance on it. The cutting length, 20 inches right there. It's rated to cut up to 1 inch in diameter. One thing to note, it doesn't have the articulating type handle like you might see on some other ones. It's an ergonomic grip handle, so it rotates all the way around. So it's easy to grab on this side right here, so whichever way you're turning it. Nice loop handle up here in the front, very comfortable. Overall the balance seems nice, but we'll see how it works on a few different projects that we have today. Let's take a close look at the box right here so you can see some of the specs. Fuel tank capacity, 13.2 fluid ounces. The blade type is a double-sided, double reciprocating, razor sharp by the way. And then check this out right here, it has a 5-year consumer warranty, 2-year commercial warranty. All right, the next thing to do is start this up. I haven't run it in about probably 4 or 5 days. So we'll just kind of go through the cold starting procedure. I'll show you how fast this starts and I'll show you what the warm-up time is. Sometimes with gas, you're gonna have a little bit of a longer time. So if you're considering battery, that's one thing. You're gonna probably get power almost like within a second or two. With gas, there is a little bit of warm-up time, but you can definitely run a long time with gas right there. And if you run out and you're still wanting to go, you don't have to wait for a battery to charge up, you just put the gas in. So what's your personal preference? If you were gonna get a hedge trimmer, would you go with battery or gas, or does it make a difference? Please put a comment down below. Before I get started, I just want to take a quick minute to say it's important to have the proper safety equipment. So either have a helmet like this with a ear and hearing protection and face protection, or having hearing protection and, like I have, safety glasses. And that's the route that I'm going to go today. So I'm ready to walk you right now through the starting procedures. It's pretty quick and easy. And then I'm also going to put on this product right here by Echo. This is the Echo Red Armor. It's the blade lubricant and cleaner. It's bio-based, so it's safe for plants. And it's a good idea to put it on either before and or after using that right there. So I'm going to show you that in a second. But right now we're going to go through the startup procedures. We're going to see how long it takes for this to actually warm up. And my son Grayson,
hi,
he's over here in the side. He's going to time once it starts running. Actually, can you stand on that side so I can see where you're at? Yep. Can you hear the engine running? Then I want you to hit the start button. Okay. Okay, so let's go through the starting procedure. Flip the on switch and then flip the lever over here to choke. The primer bulb, you push probably 5 to 8 times. There at 7, I can feel the fuel filling up. 7, 8. Okay. And now I pull it until I hear it sputter. There, it sputtered. Take it off choke. Okay, hit start. Take a while to warm up. So yeah, as I point out, 1 minute and 5 seconds. So once you shut it off and a few minutes later you come back and you turn it back on again and start it, then you don't have to deal with that warm-up time. But just initially, it does take some time. So just wanted to let you know about that. So let's take a look real quick at this blade cleaner right here. So I did apply some of this when I put this in storage last time. But I'm just going to put a little bit on, and you can just see how awesome this stuff works. And you can also use this on other things like cleaning some bypass pruners and all types of different things. You can even take the pitch off your circular saw blade or miter saw blade. It's good for cleaning that. So as I'm getting it set up right now to put the blade cleaner lubricant on, let me show you some close-ups of the hedge trimmer. And here I am installing some of the Echo blade cleaner and lubricant. I'm going to put it on both the right and left side, and then I'm going to start it up and then run it so it works its way in into all the metal. We're running a little bit low on daylight, and I have 3 areas that I want to trim. So we're going to start first on these Boxwoods. I might do like 1 or 2 of them a little bit. And then we're going to go over to where you saw the intro of my video. That was a Dwarf Lilac. And then the end is a leatherleaf viburnum that is taking over. It's insane. Has a tip guard so you can go right up against the siding and not worry about cutting anything. And this does pull quite easy, which is nice for restarts. So what I recommend is after you've been trimming for a little bit to stand back a little bit after you've done some work and really see what's going on. As I stood back, I could see the divot right there. It's hard to see up close. So I'm going to come back and tackle it some more. So one of the tips I can think of when you're hedge trimming is not to be too aggressive by taking too much off at once. So I think it works well to shape it up nice and then wait like 2-3 weeks, come back and then go after it again, and then just work it in stages. Then once you get it down to where you want, then you can properly maintain it. All right, I'm gonna work a little bit on this side. I'm gonna also walk around and work on the other side. So this is Dwarf Lilac. It's hardly dwarf anymore. When I first bought it, you know, it was very small. But now the thing is just getting monstrous. Time to cut it back. Okay, this is bad. It's been rubbing against the window so much that it's actually torn the screen. So that's another repair I'll have to do another time. So that's a good reason to have a hedge trimmer. Okay, at least I can walk in between there now, so that's the major improvement. All right, so let's look at the leatherleaf viburnum. It's around the corner. These are actually 3 bushes I planted a long time ago. They were only like about maybe that tall. and it was like all house and just little shrubs. Now it's opposite. So I'm not going to be able to get all the way up there to the top. So let me just show you another product that I reviewed a little while ago. I'm going to run and grab it real quick and just show you what might pair up really well if you're going to have to get up high with a hedge trimmer. I reviewed this ladder right here. This is a podium style ladder by Werner on my channel probably about a month and a half ago. And one of the comments that I received from a landscaper or lawn care pro is they said this would work really well with a hedge trimmer because you have such a big stable place to stand, which is really safe. If you're trying to stand with your feet on just this little rung right here, that can get pretty dangerous. But if you're on this right here, that podium, then you can get pretty high. So this might not be the best choice for tackling something quite this big. You might want to go with a articulating hedge trimmer like the Attachment Series by Echo, and then you can get a pole extension. If you have to get way up there, you can, but your best bet is to not let things get this far out of hand. So I think a leather leaf viburnum is probably going to be pretty resilient. It's going to come back if you really hack it down, but it's not going to look good for like an entire year. So my recommendation is to just something this big, take it down smaller quantities at a time. Does that make sense? You know, part of me is just wondering whether I should just take these 3 out altogether and just start fresh on the end. What would you guys do? Let me know down below. I'll have a couple links down below to this. One is at the Echo website and the other one is at the Home Depot. There you can read a little bit more of the specs and the reviews. One of the reviews that stood out to me, it said this thing is like 4 times faster than an electric hedge trimmer. It said hot knife, meat butter. All right, so what do you think? If you have any questions about this hedge trimmer right here, please let me know. My goal is to help you guys out so you can see if this is the right fit for you. If you find this video interesting, informative, and helpful, please give it a thumbs up and help support my channel. That's it, friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.